Well, here in a completely different part of Mexico City. And I want to first off say thank you to all of you who purchased the Shift 95. For you all who've been tuning in these last few days with these videos, it's bringing such a pleasure to my heart to get this out. I started this YouTube channel to inspire people and show them how I made happy. If you go back to my very first video, nothing's changed. And I only have one question for you today. One question. What's it gonna take for you to realize you were meant for more? What's it gonna take for you to realize you were meant for more? See, what I wanna do in this video is I wanna help you all, I wanna help save you all some pain. Help save you all some pain. And something that I really love doing. Something that now I've made a career out, helping people do this. And I wanna save you the pain. Oh my gosh, so loud here. I want to save you the pain because there's three things that usually make you realize that you are meant for more. One of them is getting old. You get old and you start to realize, like, what am I doing? What have I been doing? You start to question this. But now that you have that information, you don't have to wait till you get old to start doing that, what you know you should be doing. The second thing is usually health. Something happens with your health. You have a wake-up call, maybe a near-death experience, and something snaps and makes you realize, like, oh my gosh, it could have been it. And I have so many things left undone. That's usually the second thing. And the third thing that usually happens is some dramatic event. 2020 was a perfect example. And if you still haven't acted on it, then you don't really want to. So I want to take that excuse away from you. You don't really want to. You don't want to believe you're meant for more. And a lot of you, subconsciously, maybe you don't realize this, you don't want to believe you're meant for more because if you believed you're meant for more and you're not doing anything about it, that would make you feel not good. And we all want to feel good. So what happens is most of us, we lie to ourselves. That way we do feel good. Because what if you did start to believe you were meant for more? Then what about all these excuses? Then how do you justify what you've been doing the last few years? Now, I'm not perfect. I got a lot of things that I wish I could have done and wish I knew it earlier, but I didn't. And it's okay, everything leads you to this moment that you're in right now, watching this video. For you all that are here. And I know a lot of you here, you do stay to the end. And I hope that you get something out of this video. And I hope that you understand that just admit, I promise you freedom. The truth shall set you what? The truth shall set you free. Admit for a lot of you, and this is what today is my client call day. I do most of my client calls today, so I'm very fresh in this mentality of after talking to so many people. Admit that you're just scared. Like if you can just take that little bit of honesty, admit that you're scared. Admit that you're scared to go out there and pursue your dreams because you might fail. And I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why you're scared to do that and fail is because failure means something to you. Failure means something different to you than it does for a lot of other people. As you guys know, I know a lot of you are new around here. I was a pro athlete for 12 years. So some people I see in the comments like, what, pro athlete? Yes. 2 years Australia, I played 1 year in Germany, played 7 years in France, played in Luxembourg and Spain in games. And one of the things that shifted for me was when I looked at failure different. Losing a game was not failure, where it used to hurt me really bad. I couldn't do anything. Like if I'm here, standing here right now, and we lost a game, I'm not here right now. Nothing matters. All that mattered was that game. And one of the things I realized was to shift the failure that I had, to understand that failure was giving me feedback. And the thing is, now once you have that feedback, now what are you going to do with it? Because what you make something mean about you or mean to you is what determines how you feel emotionally. Think about it. If you're walking down the hallway and you slip and fall on a toy, it can mean that these kids don't care about you and they're trying to injure you. That'll bring a different feeling to you than, oh, that means I need to pay more attention to where I'm going. It's the meaning that we attach to things. And I say that to you because some of you are relating. If I go out there and really pursue my dream and do what I truly desire to do, and I fail at it, it means that I am a failure. And I want to let you know that you're not. I don't care what anyone tells you. I failed so many times in my life. I failed a lot. I've let down a lot of people. I've let down my teammates. I've done a lot of things that were failing in a sense. But there was none of them that made me a failure. And there's nothing you've done that made you a failure. That's something that's been put in your mind from school with grades. If you never went to school, you never even think about passing and failing and succeeding. These wouldn't even be constructs in your mind. It's something that's been put in your mind. You guys who took the Shift 95, I'll probably link it again today if you want to purchase it. It's only $49. I want to make it very affordable. You'll hear we talk about that. You see how school, not that I'm saying anything's wrong with school. I don't really believe the right and wrong. What's right in one place is wrong in another place. But what it did is it gave you definitions, and it gave you things in your mind of a way to do things. I have to do it. It's either a pass or a fail. It's a good grade or a bad grade. When in real life, like, what does that mean? Some of you guys, if you were here in Mexico City, you'd be going to see all the ancient towns. You'd travel all around in Mexico. If you had the freedom that I do, you'd be doing all this stuff. But yet when I'm here and I have it, I don't do it. So does that mean I'm failing? I'm doing exactly what I want to do. And this is, for me, that's how I look at success. Doing what you want to do and doing your best at it. Some of you need to change in your mind this thing of failure. This is crazy. Can't you understand that if you left and you went to travel and you ran out of money and you had to walk home and hitchhike your way back to your country, like, do you understand that that would probably be one of the greatest stories of your life? It'd be a story that you would tell everyone all the time. You know how amazing of a story that would be? Like, yo, I left my job, I left everything behind, and I just brought a one-way ticket. Because I meet people like this, and they get so excited like it just happened to them. I meet them when they're older, maybe they're working a job or somewhere, and they're like, oh, I used to backpack when I was young, and they light up. Can't you understand that you'll light up when you start doing what you truly want to do and desire to do? Because so many of you are doing things, you're working, I'm not trying to criticize jobs, let's be clear. But there's some of you out there who are working places that you don't want to work. You know that your life, you're meant for more than where you're at. And this comes the problem. Because to stay there, you'd have to tell yourself a lie. There's no way. There's no way. But that affects you. Like, you have to understand when you're out there moving and when you're going among other people who are doing what you want to do, and you're surrounded by that, you get inspired. You get inspired by that. You get around people and you learn different things. You learn strategies. You learn how people did this and they did that, and you add all that to your repertoire. And then you learn, and then you find out, where did you learn that from? Oh my gosh, and you become this lifelong learner. Everywhere you go, everything you start to do, you start to learn. Every mistake you start to make, you start to learn. And this, isn't that worth failing at? Isn't that worth failing at? Some of you change what it means. I have another video coming out about this soon, but some of you guys can't be happy because happy leads to worry. That's a whole nother video, though. Had a conversation today with a client. Some people, you can't be happy because happy means worry. You're worried that you won't stay that way, so you just choose not to get that way. And we use an example of living and dying. Some people are so scared to go out there and live their dreams because they're scared they might die doing it. Not in a physical death, but literally in their mind of failing. It means like death. And I brought to their attention a quote by Drake. We actually talked about it. We talked about, in this quote, he says, he's like, this is one for the books. I swear this is better than it looks. And I'm just trying to make it more than what it is, because everybody dies, but not everybody lives. And I want you to live. Like, I'm not doing, like, I hope you can get this through, everyone can understand, because I'm not the same person who I was before. I used to work really hard on YouTube. I wanted to get my AdSense money up. I wanted to do this so I could travel full time and just share share my experience with other people so they can see that they can do it too. But I really relied heavily on, I hope I can get this AdSense up because then I can keep doing it. And then when I let that go and I started to focus on other things, everything opened up for me. Because I see some of the people in the comments, oh, he's just doing it. Like, I want you to have the freedom that I have. Like, I want you to, because I know what it's like to meet people when they're in the best moments of their life. That's what I did. When I lived in Barcelona, I met people in the best moments of their life. Then I spent about 4 years every summer. When you saw me go in all these places, I was visiting people. And a lot of times I wasn't even vlogging back then. I'd visit people that I met. All the places I've been, Norway, Denmark, anywhere. All these places I went to, Poland, because of people that I met. But when I met people and I saw them in their home city, they'd be way different. It's like something changed in them because they weren't lit up anymore. They went back into the little cage, it felt like. Like, I don't want you to feel like that. I don't want you to feel like you're just trapped. This is your life. You can do whatever you want. And the only reason you're not doing it is because you're scared and don't want to admit it. Or number two, you just don't really want to. Some people just prefer to be more comfortable, which is perfectly okay. But for you who I'm talking to, who desires and really wants to create more, it's all up here, I promise you. Like for me in my life, like until I changed up here, things didn't really change around me. When I was trying to think of a business way in March, I've gone into my programs a lot, but everything dropped down. I had enough money saved. I wanted to travel for 1 year and I didn't want to touch any money that was saved that I had. And I was running out because I had planned to go to China and Japan and Philippines, and like the AdSense will come up and then I'll be able to support myself. And all that collapsed. All of that collapsed, everything. Airports shut down in Bali, had no idea what to do. Then I had to get honest with myself. Yo, Luke, these AdSense isn't working. Trying to just make more videos isn't helping. You need something deeper. And when I got honest with myself, that's when things changed. That's when things changed. I started to invest in myself. I got in programs. I did all these different things. And this is not about what I did, but this is something that I hope you can realize that it takes a shift up here. That's when things start to open up. I made a video probably like 1.5 years ago. I wanted to be the #1 life coach. And for 4 months after that, I didn't have any client. Or 3 months after that, no clients. How long was it after that, honestly? I think it was about 2 months after I made that video. No, it was a month actually. I'm tripping. It was a month. For 1 month, nothing, crickets. Then I signed my first client. More importantly, I became the person who signed a client. Then I got another one, then another one. I just kept doing it. Then I kept raising my prices, and all this stuff started to happen because it took a shift up here. It took a shift up here. Like, and now when I do these videos, like, I promise you I make more than a day than I do from a month on YouTube. I make more in a sponsorship deal than I do here on YouTube. Like, I literally, I hope you can feel it in my heart that I want the best for you. After this, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna go to a nice little vegan place, get me some food, and I'm gonna chill out and finish the rest of my calls today. And I know that some of you are gonna go back to a place you don't wanna be. In a place you know you shouldn't be. And in a place that you know you've outgrown. And I want you to know just a little shift up here, it changes everything. Look at it, how this moment's happening for you. This isn't a motivational talk. I'm not a motivational speaker. Motivation means I get you to do what I want you to do. Inspiration means I get you to see what you actually truly desire. And if you truly desire to do something different, then do it. Don't try it, do it. Figure out who you have to become. Reach out to people. It doesn't have to be me. My email is always open. You can leave a comment, but it doesn't have to be me. Reach out to someone. The more people that can be free, the more people can show other people that it's possible. I love you guys. I love you. And I want you to know that. And I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy talking with you. I hope that this lights up one of you. If every one of these videos, I don't care if my views go to 3, if every video I can get one person to have a shift in their mind, then it's done my job. I sleep well at night. So I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching even to the end. And since you're here at the end, I want to give a little gift. If you're looking for, you want a little clarity, I'll give away 2 clarity calls. These are our breakthrough calls, we started to call them, where it's a free coaching session with me. Send me an email, title it, clarity call. Title it breakthrough call. There we go. Title it breakthrough call. I'll pick 2 people and give you a free session. And you know, that's what I can do for my part with the energy that I have left for today. But I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I'll speak to all of you later. And in the meantime, everyone, always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao. Hola, buenas tardes. Hola.